Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. As you can see, yesterday market has shown significant drop. Mostly it was due to the external driving factors, you know. So we will take a look at on the fallout time frame chart. This will be a bit better to show you what really has happened and how it has impacted on the market. But on the daily chart, we could say that although market totally has not erased yet the chance to reach still 1950 area, as we discussed, because you can see here is the ABCD pattern is still valid, because market stands above the C point lows, but in the current circumstances the chances to reach it diminish significantly compared to what we've got on Monday morning, because you can see as a result of the yesterday verbal intervention, let's call it in this manner, market total erased this pretty nice reality that has happened on Friday. It was cancelled. As you can see, market has dropped below and closed below the lows of this candle. This is the bearish pattern, guys, that we have here, and it suggests downward action, if even upward action here will happen. This will be mostly as a retracement, slightly inside the body of this pattern, and then downward continuation is more probable. That is only by the technical meaning, but as you could see, in the current market, the technical meaning, the technical reasons and factors take the backseat. As in the first stage, is coming the different rumors talking about the stimulus pack and about the Joe Biden leadership. There's two major driving factors here. So if yesterday Pelosi said that they have rejected 1.8 trillions of the liquidity stimulus pack, this market collapsed. Today, for example, some Jerome Powell could come on the stage, or Pelosi again will come and said that negotiations continue and we're currently trying to find some ways to provide this liquidity. This market will return right back up. So it makes extremely difficult to make any planning, forming some plans or something of that sort, because things that initially is promising to be just normal, ordinary retracement, and as it was in the beginning of the session, yesterday, once the external factor is coming, intruding is coming, everything just collapsed. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, you could see what really has happened. Right till this moment, you could easily recognize where the external factor is coming. Right till this moment, that was technical factors, and that we discussed in the weekly report. That what we could plan and could make an analysis on, could forecast or something using some technical tools. Indeed, that was normal reaction on the butterfly that has been formed here. We talked about it, said, well, keep an eye on the 19 even. This could be the area where we could take the long position, the upward continuation. And indeed, that has happened. This market starts rising up. But here's Pelosi. He's come on the stage and said about the rejection of the stimulus pack, and you can see what has happened. But that's not all the story yet, guys. If you combine these two moments with looking at the background, it will be quite interesting story. That was on Tuesday, and that collapse was because of the Donald Trump said, take off the table any stimulus discussion in Congress. This was a clear signal that no stimulus pack will be provided till the elections. Market collapsed. Close to the end of the week on Friday, no achievement has been made on the providing on the stimulus pack, an agreement on the stimulus pack, compromise between the Senate and Congress on this subject. But Pelosi said that discussion is continuing, and market totally erased what Trump said and come to the new highs. That was till the moment when the United States session opened, and the same Pelosi, when the just weekend, come on the stage again and said, no stimulus pack has been, we reject $1.8 trillion, and that's collapsed again. What will happen here it's really difficult to say, because who could definitely tell that the same Pelosi will come today in the evening and said, well, we're adopting some new stimulus pack or something of that sort, and Jerome Powell will tell something, or Joe Biden leadership will increase and markets will start rising again. Well, difficult to say. But on the technical side, what we have, guys, currently, of course, well, it's a bit tricky moment for taking the long position, especially on this sell-off that we've got. The only reason, the only positive thing that we have here is that market stands nearest the support area, and potential stop loss order will be very small. It's nearest standing. So that's the only attractive moment in the current situation. But taking any long position here, it carries very significant risk, and we wouldn't recommend to do this from the technical point of view. Only if you count on some external intruding again by some factors, some speeches, rumors, or something of that sort, well, you could try. Because in the current circumstances, nobody guarantee you that market can't just jump up, back, and return back to these levels. So potentially, the bullish context has not been erased totally, because the invalidation point of this context stands right here, because we have the ABCD pattern, and the C point is still valid. Only downside reversal and breakout of this level will break the channel, break the pattern, and will clearly tell that now we stand, will be the lag continuation of this initial drop. That's retracement is over, market's coming down. If still some upward action will happen, then it could take the shape of the free drive pattern as well. So take a look, we have the OP around 1947, and here we have also the crossing of the extensions of the first drive and the second drive, as create strong target cluster around 1950, which is actually on a daily chart, this is fib level right here. Recent collapse has happened right from the conference resistance 1937-1935. It's right here. It's pullback that we have suggested, and Pelosi's speech that we have not suggested. And this has led to a deep retracement. On the hourly chart, that's actually what we have. That's initial XOP that we have considered yesterday, confluence that has been broken just without any respect. And market has collapsed directly to the 1880 area. So if we'll take into consideration this ABCD pattern, you can see that the XOP has been reached as well here. So market now stands in the new XOP pattern. And potentially, if market still has some bullish chances, it should not drop below this area, because despite this really very steep retracement, steep action, the bullish market anyway should hold above it and just starting growing. So maybe slowly, maybe gradually, but it should start growing up. If this will not happen and market collapse below this area, it will tell you that it was too significant hurt to the bullish context, too significant impact. The market just can't accept it and can hold it, and the bullish daily context probably will be raised if market will drop below this level. So that actually the last bullish outpost in the short-term perspective, and that will tell you everything what's happened. So if you could try, I would like to take the bet on this, maybe take into consideration this level. So any bullish position, if you'd like to take it, should have stops somewhere below this area. So that's what we have on the gold. Let's see and wait for new comments and speeches from the United States representatives and some official persons, because they are now they make the market.